So here we are at the end of the first turn of Revolution. Um, Things have modified a little bit. Let's take a look. The Catholics have a predominance of power, and we'll see that on the board very shortly. This mainly happened at the expense of the Habsburgs and maybe the Reformers. The nobility too took some hits. The burghers look like they've strengthened a little bit. In terms of victory points, we see that that's indeed the case. The Habsburgs have fallen a little bit. The Reformers have fallen a little bit. Maybe even the nobles. The Catholics are way up there. One nice thing about this game, there's no automatic victory. So even though your board presence can be important, you do have to play it out and try to hold that presence. We see the bishops have fallen more heavily in line. A couple of them have gone strongly anti-Reformation. And we're seeing the Catholic power base spread throughout here in the South. Now this is a situation where, with the victory points skewed the way they are, the Habsburgs really have to consider whether or not, well, I think they're very strongly considering moving against the Catholics in this southern stronghold. There's dangers to that, obviously, but if they can hold on to their bases in the south here and maybe get a free pass on their territory here in Gelderland from the other powers, then using the Habsburg armies to maybe try to even things up a little bit is a good idea, because right now we're seeing a lot of power over in the Catholic hands, and that's dangerous. On the other hand, we are seeing a nice strengthening of the position of the burghers. I know they didn't turn out well, and one of the big in terms of points, one of the big reasons for that, other than the fact that their victory condition, their special victory condition, is about the most annoying to get. One of the major reasons on this is that we've got Amsterdam, which was under their holding. Well, the Catholics managed to get control of that to the extent that they destroyed the burghers there, and now it's actually an empty city. This is one of the cute things over here, which is that once you get to, it's very close to the end of each turn, you can start spending cash. Everybody's out of cash right now. I had little piles of it before. Those are all just stock pieces. But on the other side of a stock piece, there's money. And like in Civilization, you have a total limit of number of pieces you can have. So what you have on the board, what you have in your pool, and what you have in cash and on off-board spaces, all combined, it's got to be 32 pieces in the 5-player game. Different amounts of players, again, like Civilization, allow you different amounts of pieces on the board. So yeah, this is very interesting over here, the ability to influence the actual play. Now, it's hard to read these, but if the Catholics have it in the strong Catholic position, if they have it in the paler yellow section, they eliminate an anti-Catholic unit in the city, and that's what happened over in Amsterdam. The other two cities that they have in that position never had anything that wasn't Catholic in it. The stronger position not only eliminates an anti-Catholic unit, but also adds a Catholic unit in place. Now, the Reformers have a somewhat stronger position, and they took advantage of this by using their cash to strengthen, what city? Leiden, which is where one of the universities is. And if they get it into that first spot, they get a Reformer piece. If there are no more Reformer pieces, it goes to a burgher piece, but that very seldomly happens. And if they can get it to the strong Reformation space, not only do they gain a piece, but all the pieces that are present turn into Reformation pieces. Now that can actually end up causing burgher pieces just because of countermix limitations. So there's a lot of interesting interplay going on in the cities. Money is cool for two things. One is the cities, and the other one is building armies. Everybody spent their money on building armies, and now the couple of people who had cash left, the Catholic and the Reformers were able to get their way. These are running a long time, and the play of the game doesn't take that long. I feel like it's silly, but this is such a... There's so many different factors in this play, and I'm kind of comfortable with this game, even though I'm not real comfortable with the strategy effort, that I want to say more than usual. Anyway, see you on the next turn.